Today, here, in Alpena, in our own community, there are families and individuals struggling to make ends meet. Struggling with questions such as, how am I going to pay the rent? Where will we go if we lose the house? How will I feed the kids tonight? When will I find a job? Homelessness affects 1 out of every 600 people in the United States. This is a staggering number. In this short film, we are going to hear from Ken, who found himself having to face questions just like these.
My name's Ken Maxwell. I became homeless because of my job sold out to China, and that was during the thin period there. I guess you'd call it a recession, kind of like 2007 area. So I was living in Cheboygan at the time, and there weren't a lot of jobs around there at that time. I had a storage unit that I had all my personal belongings in, and I spent probably about a week in that, and that was towards the middle of November. And even though I had all my ice fishing gear and all that stuff with me, it was pretty cold. Even though I was out of the elements, the cement and metal just doesn't warm up. I got tired of that. I rode my bike into town and went to the Salvation Army and asked about homeless shelters. And they told me there was one in Petoskey and one in Alpena. They gave me the phone number of the Sunrise Mission. I called it, and that was when John Ritter was the director, and that's who answered the phone. And he had a bunk for me, and I was able to get a ride from Cheboygan to Alpena, and that's how I ended up in Alpena. I learned that homelessness doesn't discriminate against anyone. Whether you're male, female, young, old, it doesn't matter, because actually at one time I was a pretty well-off person, all right, and I wasn't hurting for anything. It puts things into perspective. Once in a while I think the Lord humbles us a little bit, and just lets us know that it happens. You think you might be in control, but not really. So when I came to Alpena, I didn't know anybody, and I found that this is really a very generous community. I think if everybody experienced something like that, maybe the world might be a better place. They might be a little more tolerant of everybody else. And I think I'm a little less selfish of myself now. I do work at the mission, and when I see somebody go through the same kind of thing I did, and let's say they become successful and find their apartment and their time to move out, I let every one of them know that that's the favorite part of my job. So I'm getting choked up on that one.
As you've heard in this testimony, the need is great. The opportunity is here, the challenge is now, and the payoff is life-changing. Many generous donors over the years have stepped up and partnered with the Sunrise Mission to help fight against homelessness in our community. Please consider today a donation to make a difference in someone's life. To find out more, go to www.sunrisemission.com or call 989-356-1277.